For today's tarot reading, it's all about moving forward because sometimes it's hard for us to gain the momentum to get started. We want to know what's holding us back and how we can set ourselves free from it. So in this reading, we're going to do just that. The first question is, what is holding us back? And the card that came out for that question is Boss of Feel, which is also known as Queen of Cups in traditional tarot. Our inability to trust our intuition and be in flow can be very much what is holding us back. When we second guess our intuition, we start to second guess everything. We start to second guess our decisions, our choices. We start to second guess our thoughts. We start to second guess ourselves as a whole because we are disconnecting from our inner voice and our inner knowing. We are choosing no longer to listen to it, or we are choosing to think that it is not right. And when we are no longer in flow, we are not in alignment with our true selves. So when we feel like we are holding ourselves back, it's because we're not listening to ourselves. We are second guessing our own nature. We are second guessing our own inner knowing. And if you feel like that you've been doing that and it's been trickling into other aspects of your life, it's time to be still and connect with yourself. Sit in meditation or journal and try to really listen to what your inner self is trying to tell you, what that inner voice is saying. Try not to second guess your intuition anymore because it wants you to go in a direction for your highest good. Your intuition does not want to steer you wrong. It is something that we have all been given to help us on this journey and to help us move forward. You know, we always hear that saying, let your intuition guide you. And that's because sometimes when our mind is cluttered and not clear, our intuition knows the way. Something deep down inside of us knows exactly what to do, knows what decision to make, knows what direction to go in. And we have to be able to trust ourselves. So there are times in our life and in our journeys when we are moving forward where we have to get out of our head, get out of our mind, and get into our heart and get into our spirit and our inner voice. So don't let second guessing your intuition, don't let not following your intuition hold you back anymore. And we can start by connecting with ourselves and being in flow with ourselves. So that's definitely connecting with that divine feminine and letting ourselves be in flow and not in force. The second question is, how can we release what no longer serves us? And the card that came out with that is the Fool. When we want to release what doesn't serve us, we have to let ourselves start fresh. We have to let ourselves go on a new journey or go about things in a new way. Whatever it is all about the newness. It is all about trying again. It's all about starting over, and it is okay to start over. It is okay to change and try to do things differently and in a different way. Whatever was not working, we don't have to continue doing it. Sometimes we cannot fix what is not working. Sometimes we just have to completely stop what isn't working, redirect, and try something completely fresh, completely new, completely different. And that is what I feel like this card has come out to remind us of. We want to release what doesn't serve us. We can no longer do what no longer serves us. We have to do things differently. We have to do things in a new way. We have to let ourselves grow. We have to let ourselves change, and we cannot be afraid of the change. And that goes along with the first card, the Boss of Feel, because it's like it's time for us to become in flow and that free spirit in a way. Certain aspects of us can let go and be a little spontaneous and let ourselves have a new beginning and really let ourselves take a step into the unknown. When we release what is holding us back, when we release what no longer serves us, we do not have the baggage that weighs us down as we step into a new light, as we step into uncertainty. We have to let ourselves find the beauty in the uncertainty. So let yourself take that step, release the baggage that you cannot take with you, and let yourself start fresh. It does not matter how old you are. It does not matter how many times you may have started over. It does not matter. All that matters is that you are doing it for you. You are doing it for the betterment of you. And as long as you are changing for the better, as long as you are learning and growing, and as long as you still become unafraid to start fresh and start new, you will reap the benefits of doing such. Don't let yourself hold yourself back, because we only have the one life that we get to live, at least the one life we remember living. And so why not let yourself take a step towards greatness, your greatness? And the final question is, how can we take the first steps forward? And the card that came out is 10 of Create, which is also 10 of Wands in traditional tarot. And this card comes out to remind us that in order to move forward, we have to release the burden and release the baggage. Why would we go on a journey forward carrying things that only weigh us down, carrying things that make our steps harder and heavier? We have to release what doesn't serve us. We have to release what we don't need. We have to release the baggage and the burden. When we do that, we free up space to make room for what does serve us, to make our load lighter, to make our steps easier. And it's important for us to remember that we don't have to go on this journey forward alone. There are people that love and care about us that will go on the journey with us. There are people that will help take some of your load, not to take it on for themselves, but just to help you unpack it and to help you move forward by holding your hand and taking those steps with you. And while we're all on our own special, unique journeys, sometimes there are people going in the same direction that we can lean on. So don't forget your tribe, don't forget your people, and don't think that you have to do everything in this journey all alone. Sometimes having someone to hold you accountable, or having someone that's going in the same direction as you, can be motivation and momentum enough for you to keep going yourself and for you to no longer hold yourself back. But overall, the message is to listen to your intuition, let it guide you, let yourself start fresh when need be, let yourself take that leap of faith to keep going in the unknown, and release the baggage and release the burden that we put on ourselves, because we do not need it. We are not carrying it where we're going. I also have an affirmation card that I pulled out, and it says, "The universe is my biggest fan. The universe wants to see you win and is supporting you every step of the way. The vibrations you emit will be reflected back. You must possess an inner knowing that the universe has your back and will support your wildest dreams." There we go. That fits in right with the message. If the universe has our back, we have to have our own backs as well. The universe wants us to move forward. we have to want ourselves to move forward. So let's do the work. Let's keep those vibrations high. The vibrations that we want are the vibrations that we're going to receive. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Be well. And until next time, peace.